your earliest convenience.
What is happening? I'm Josh from the Halo Infinite podcast. I got Johnny Bo with me. What's going on?
Oh man, I'm pumped. Ready to talk about some Hitscan and Projectile.
We've also got Hero Beyond. He was hanging out in the Discord, jumped over, played some games with us. What's going on?
Hey man, feeling good after those matches. How about you?
Most of them. Most of those matches.
Yeah, I'm feeling the past two matches. I felt good. I got to stay positive 2 times in a row.
That's good. We're getting, some of us are working off, working out some kinks, getting some of the rust off. Some of us maybe have just never been good at Halo ever. So, we're...
It's Johnny Bo, not Johnny Box, bro.
Yeah, that's right. Mr. Nintendo. That's what you'll be referred to from now on. So, we thought it'd be cool to talk about Halo Infinite and Hitscan versus Projectile. You got Halo 1 being Projectile, Halo 2 being Hitscan, Halo 3 being Projectile, and then 4 and 5 and Reach have all been Hitscan. So we kind of assume.
What about ODST? You forget one?
Well, I don't think it really matters because it's a single player game, but thank you. Thank you for that. Johnny, when I started bringing this up, what did you say to me?
What are you talking about?
Exactly. And you started with 3, right? So
yeah, I started with 3.
So I explained to you what it was, and then we played some 2 and we played some 3. Tell me how they felt different for you.
3, I feel like the aiming felt slower. Yeah, I had to lead some shots, but the Halo 2, it felt good. Like I preferred Halo 2's hit scan as opposed to the Projectile, but that might be because we've been playing a lot of Halo 5 and I'm just used to it now.
I can tell you this, when I jumped into Halo 4 for the first time and knew we were going back to hit scan, I was so excited. Don't get me wrong, I love 3. I always thought 3 was great, but and there is something super satisfying about getting kills in 3. And but when I knew the BR was going to be hit scan again in 4, man, I was pumped. Hero, what are some of your thoughts on the hit scan versus Projectile when it comes to Halo games?
Yeah, well, see, I played a lot of Halo 3 with the Projectile stuff, so I'm kind of used to it, but going back and forth, it's been so long since I played Halo 3, like tonight. So I'm, games nowadays, it's just hit scan, man. It's just easier. And it's something about seeing the red marker, knowing when you shoot, it's going to hit, makes you feel better. Because a few times, like Halo 3, I felt like my BR was on their head, but because I'm not leading my shots, I'm not getting that quick kill, you know what I mean? So that Halo 2, it felt real good when I had the sniper on and got a sniper kill, or the BR, putting it on them and then seeing them immediately go down. There's something different about it.
I mean, you could tell the difference in the BR. I could definitely tell the difference between Halo 2 and Halo 3 with the BR. And that means in the anniversary as well, not just collectors. So like the more modern take on it, I can feel it.
So according to this subreddit, there was no hit scan at all in Halo 3. Forcing players to lead their shots at longer ranges.
Even sniper, yeah.
Even the sniper. So when you get those shots, it's like they feel good. They feel good. So like
maybe that's why I was doing better in Halo 3. People aren't used to it.
Well, like really quick, something for, we were kind of joking around about being a little bit older, but hit scan, I mean, if your reflex are quicker, you're going to be better. So maybe that's why Halo 3 sometimes feels a little bit better to me, because you have to plan your shot instead of just see the red, click the button, like it's, I think nowadays these games, if you the snipers are going to be so quick. So if you're quick on the trigger and you see that turn red, man, just pull the trigger. But for the younger audience that's coming up for Halo, this is going to be real quick for them. I think you'll see a lot of fast shooting coming up in Infinite.
And I know we wanted to discuss like what we think Infinite's going to be, and I highly doubt that they will go back to Projectile.
Hero, what do you think? What do you think Infinite is going to be?
Well,
majority hit scan.
I think it'll be hit scan. 343's only done hit scan, right? So I think it'll be a majority hit scan. Of course, you'll still have weapons that have projectile, like the plasma weapons, are of course not immediate hit scan. And rockets and stuff like that. But yeah, for overall, it's going to be. I just see it being hit scan. It's just the way they do it now, and it's easier. I think it's more easier. May not be the best word. It's just more natural, I guess, to see. I mean, it's a game at the end of the day. It's not trying to be that realistic. I mean, we're super Spartans here, just shooting. So you want your shot to hit when you click the button. It's a little infuriating, I think, to it makes the skill gap a little bit too wide if you make people have to lead these shots. So I can see I'm wanting as many people to be able to play this game at the start and then just get better. So I could see it being hit scan first to get everybody into it. So you can just make sure your shot's hit and you feel good when you get your kill.
You know, I have fond memories of Halo 3, and I know a lot of people have fond memories of Halo 3 multiplayer. And it's just odd that the higher skill gap that Halo 3 has because of leading shots, people still remember it fondly and play it to this day.
I think the community is somewhat split on it. I think some people prefer it and some people don't. I always like Halo 2 was my jam. I always felt like I was like an above average player in that game. And in 3, I felt like more like not as above average, you know, as I did in 2. And that's why going back to 4, when I knew it was Hitscan, it was like, okay, I'm home again, right? Mm-hmm. But I think 5 is a kind of a different beast altogether. Although the guns are Hitscan, I still feel like there's the less aim assist than what we had in some of the other games, and it still created a skill gap that I think was too much for some, and they weren't able to hang, and they didn't have fun with it.
Well, I think that had more to do with the movement. You know,
that's exactly what I was gonna say. I feel like the skill gap was the sprint, the thrust, the jump, the Spartan slam, the everything else. Like, there's so many ways in Halo 5 to bail out of an encounter, where in these older Halos, if you push into a bad situation, you get punished for it. In these older games, or these newer games on Halo 5, push to a bad encounter, you can use your thruster pack to get out and you have that chance to gather everything back up and get back into the fight. But this game, I mean, if you commit to a movement, you're so slow getting back. Like, you're going to get punished. You can get double shot, double teamed.
That's a great point. And it's going to be interesting too about the movement in Infinite. Are we going to have those boosters? Is it going to feel similar to 5?
Well, we saw the sprint. We saw the sprint. We didn't see the boosters, but we saw a sprint.
Right. So I think we're going to save that for another topic, though, on what we feel. What we feel Halo.
I'm excited.
How Halo Infinite is going to feel. The most like which game. So let us know in the comments what you think about Hitscan versus Projectile. Where do you land? What team are you on? And you can also let us know ahead of time if you how you think Halo Infinite is going to feel. Right? Let us know in the comments, and we'll read them in the next video. I do want to invite everybody into our Discord. There will be a link in the description, and also make sure to check out the Halo Infinite podcast wherever you listen to shows. I will have links for Johnny and Hero Beyond in the description, and I just want to say, John, thanks for hanging out.
Oh, thank you for having me.
And Hero,
I'm all in on this, man.
I know. I love it. I love how excited you are. And Hero, thank you for taking the time as well.
Oh, for sure, man. Anytime you need me, I'm here.
All right. We will see you guys in the next one. Bye now.
See y'all.
Please call us at your earliest convenience.